My apologies. It is me. It is me. As I was talking, I didn't realize the mic was off. Right now, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, let me welcome do my welcome session once again. All right, now first up, welcome to Portfolio Cashflow on Fridays with me, Terence. And first, also, I would like to put out my apologies for not being able to make the session last week. Right now, all right, I'm back. All right, now, so apologies for that earlier. All right, seems like my Wi-Fi doesn't really enjoy me too much. All right, now, but anyhow, anyway, all right, so welcome back to another Portfolio Cash Flow session on Friday. This is Terence, and without further ado, I will get the session started because it is option expiry for the month of November. All right, so we will mark our performance for the 8th month of this portfolio running. All right, and we'll look into the plans of the ninth month over here as well. All right, now, so thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you, Susan, and the rest of you as well. All right, now, so ladies and gentlemen, I will start the session off by putting out some admin stuff. All right, so if you're joining us for the first time, can you please click on streamyard.com/Facebook, all right, and that will approve your Facebook profile. All right, so when you leave comments, I will be able to see who's leaving comments at the back end over here, okay? All right, now, so yes, you should be able to hear me right now. All right, Tanya, you should be able to hear me right now. All right, now, yes, where was I? Oh, yes. All right, as a disclaimer before I start the session, I will be doing live trades. I will be probably adding new trades into my portfolio, but please be aware that all forms of trading, all forms of investment bears a risk of loss. So please do your own due diligence before you decide to follow any of these trades into your own live accounts. All right, now, so ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get ourselves started, okay? All right, now, so let me bring, yes, my trading platform across. And as usual, all of you can see that what we have right now is the SPY on the screen. All right, and the SPY is basically the ETF stock of the S&P 500. All right, now, so ladies and gentlemen, all right, what do we have over here? All right, what we have right now is basically a sideways channel. Yeah, all right, yes, what we have now is really what we call a sideways channel. All right, we have a market right now that's moving neither here, all right, nor is moving either there. All right, why? Because after the big up move last Thursday, all right, followed by Friday this week, what we really have over here is just a consolidation. All right, we did have a sell-off yesterday, but before it closed, all right, the market actually recovered and closed much higher. All right, now, so right now we're directionalists. All right, now, so where are our movements kind of controlled and capped right now? Right, our movements are controlled and capped at about 405. All right, as you see, this is the 200-day moving average. All right, so that's going to cap the upside of this move. All right, and right now that line coincides with a resistance level. All right, so that line nicely coincides with a resistance level, which is around 405.50. All right, okay, 405.50, 406. All right, so that's where I expect if the market goes up, right, that's the limit in which it's going to hit, all right, at least on the first attempt. All right, on the downside, all right, we may be challenging this support level again at 3,850. All right, if that breaks, then we are back into this channel over here. All right, now, so in the meantime over here, all right, you don't really know. All right, Jimmy, my apologies. Excuse me. All right, in the meantime, we don't really know where the market wants to go. All right, but regardless of that, I did started off this portfolio saying, right, that no matter what the market does, all right, we will continue to generate our cash flow. All right, so we will continue to do that as well. Okay. All right, now, so with that, let's look into our portfolio. All right, and let's see what actions can we be taking. All right. Okay, now, so I'm going to put my portfolio here at the bottom. All right, and right now our portfolio definitely looks much better because we have WBA, all right, shooting back up to 40.37. All right, now, so we have the stock at 45. All right, and let's go hunt it down and see if we can generate some premiums. Okay. All right, now, so we have WBA. All right, so we're probably going to generate about what, 12 cents, 13 cents for the WBA calls over here. All right, so it is still quite far off, and it is the break-even price level. All right, and considering how difficult cash flow is going to be created or generated at the moment, all right, I'll be more than happy to go ahead and collect. Place an order. I'll place an order to try to collect 13 cents today. All right, so we'll go ahead and sell the December 16, all right, $45 call options. All right, and I'll collect about 13 cents on this. All right, we do have, let's see what's our size over here. Oops, sorry. All right, we do have 5 contracts, so that's going to bring out quite a decent amount. Okay, it's not taken immediately. All right, so we've probably got to wait this out. All right, but you should be able to see that my order has gone in. All right, so we'll wait it out. All right, now, so I've submitted my order at 12 cents actually, all right, because 12 cents times 5 would actually put $60 of cash flow into my portfolio based on this share, right? But nonetheless, we'll wait and see how it unfolds, right? And for Intel, right, we do need to take some actions, like I said, right? And looky look, right, we are right on the dot, right? Now, so what we did with Intel was this: we have Intel shares that cost us about $42.50, right? And we sold the $30 call option, all right, that expires today on the 4th of November. So we collected 20 cents. Sorry for that. We collected 20 cents for this sale. All right, now, so the stock is still pretty close to $30 at the moment. All right, so let's go ahead and see how much it's going to cost us if we're going to close this trade today. All right, now, so it's going to cost us about what, 13 cents, 14 cents to close this call option. All right, and I am actually going to go ahead and pay this amount and close it. All right, why? Because I don't want to risk the chance of actually losing these shares. All right, now, so let's go ahead and place an order to close um, at 14 cents. All right, so I have 5 of these as well, so I'll pay 14 cents to get it closed. Oh man, did it move? It moved, so it's now 15. All right, I got it done at 15 over here. All right, I don't want to haggle with the market, so without further ado, let me show it to you. All right, I just bought 5 of these Intel November $30 call option. All right, and I paid 15 cents for it. Yeah. All right, now, so that would actually bring down, all right, my cash flow collection based on this call option. All right, because I did spend to close it today. All right, so that's going to cost me 15 cents, and voila. Is that what happens? I made $5. Yes, that's gonna only bring me $25 for this trade. All right, but it is closed, so cash flow is in the bag right now. Okay, let's go to our next stock. All right, we have Verizon. All right, Verizon cost us $50. All right, and right now it's sitting at 38. All right, and what do we have? 38.45. All right, 38.45. It's really, really far away. All right, but we do have a resistance at about $40. All right, so I'm going to try to generate some cash flow over here for maybe the next 2 weeks. Let's see if we can get anything for $40. Yes, we can get 15 cents for $40 strike. All right, now, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, now, so I'll do that. All right, so I'll pick a $40 strike for the 2nd of December. That's only for 14 days from now. All right, and I'm gonna sell it for 15 cents. All right, so how many do I have? I have 3 of them. Okay, that's done. All right, now, so ladies and gentlemen, all right, I sold three, all right, of the Verizon December 2nd $40 call option, all right, at 15 cents. So that's done as well. All right, now, so what does this do? All right, this basically means, all right, that if anything happens and Verizon starts shooting all the way up, all right, I will have to let go of my shares at $40. That's the commitment that I've given over here. All right, but will it happen? All right, not necessarily. All right, so everything is pretty much a wait and see right now. Right, but what I can definitely do is this. I can definitely bring this down, right? Because today is expiry, so I'm gonna bring this position down, all right, and then I'm gonna do the cover calls on this one, all right, which is gonna be 24. I'm gonna sell three of the Verizon cover calls for 16 December. Right, they're gonna be $40 calls. We did it today. Today is the 18th of November. Right, and I collected 15 cents. That's going to put $45 into my cash flow for the following month. All right, so we are kind of moving and chugging along, yeah. All right, now, so let me also cut these two, all right, and bring it down. All right. So some of our stocks are still pretty much stuck in position over here. All right, let's go to our next one, which is ANF. All right, now so ANF, all right, cost us $18, and we sold an $18 call option on it. All right, so by today, all right, what's going to happen is that, as you can see, the stock is trading right now at 19.21. All right, so I'm going to let this trade expire. All right, and once it expires today, all right, my stock will get taken away from me at $18. But all right, that options will be worth nothing. All right, so I ended up this trade with a positive outcome. Looky look. All right, we made money after all. All right, once the market is closed today. All right, and that will release my portfolio requirement. All right, on this trade. Okay, once the market closes today. All right, the next one over here is AT&T. All right, so we have $18. We sorry, AT&T cost us $18 over here. All right, and right now, all right, we have an $18 call option. All right, and looky look, all right, AT&T is coming close to $19 right now. So the same thing is going to happen. Right, when the market closes today, my AT&T stock will be taken away from me at $18. Right, okay. Facebook user. All right, so the VZ trade, yes, the call option is for 2nd December. All right, it's a 2-week option. All right, and do remember over here, all right, if you would like me to reply to your questions, all right, you would need to approve your profile by going to streamyard.com, okay? All right, now, so let's catch to it. All right, so this option will expire worthless, so the $80 is definitely mine. All right, in the meantime as well, right, my portfolio requirement will be off. All right, it will be taken off. All right, our next position over here is TSN. All right, TSN, where's TSN? All right, there you go. TSN is at $65 right now. All right, so it's rebounded, right, off a little. Yeah, all right. Okay, so earnings pushed it up, it came back down. Right now we're bouncing up again. All right, now so what are we gonna do? All right, now so let's take a look. Okay, there's not much cash flow that I can create, and this stock actually still costs me 77.50. Right, so I'm not gonna do anything. All right, I'm just gonna sit and hold on it. All right, hold on to this position. All right, and just wait it out. Right now. So in the meantime, this stock is trading at a 7 PE, all right, and it does pay me a 48-cent dividend at the end of November. All right, so that dividend is definitely going to be pocketed as I hold on to this stock. Okay. All right, now, but we don't calculate dividends income in our portfolio, so that won't be reflected here. Now, our next trade is KSS. All right, and looky look. All right, we took out on KSS, we hang on to it. All right, and right now, all right, we're going to let this trade expire worthless tonight. All right, okay, now, so we're going to let this trade expire worthless tonight. It has a good earnings, so the stock is bouncing. All right, that's all good. All right, so without any concerns over here, right, this trade will expire worthless today. Right, we collected 106 on it, so that's a pretty good cash flow on the stock, which is not the first time around for us. All right, now, so this is in the bag. All right, okay, the portfolio requirements will be off. All right, in our next trade. Okay, our next trade is GOLD. All right, okay, that's a $15 put option. All right, and looky look. All right, as all of you can see, all right, 1553. All right, 1553. All right, so if we close this trade today, it's going to cost us 2 cents. All right, to close it right now. 2 cents to close it right now. Yeah, let's do it. All right, now the reason why I want to close it is because I want to close it by paying 2 cents. Right, and then I want to go ahead and sell for the following month, right, to generate some new cash flow on this. Yeah, all right, now, so I'm going to go ahead and close the GOLD, all right, and pay for 2 cents over here. Okay, now, so for those of you, hang on, my apologies. Right now, for those of you who will need to release the margin requirements to take on a new trade on GOLD, right, the market price to close it, the market price to close it right now, right, is 2 cents, right? So please go ahead and close it for 2 cents, right? And immediately after that, what we're going to do right now is I'm going to sell, right, the same strike, right, for the following month. Okay, so I'm going to sell the December 16 $15 strikes. All right, and I'm going to re-establish the same quantity. All right, so there's going to be no change over here. All right, so I'm just going to cut this down. All right, I'm going to release this. All right, this is going to be trade 42 after all. All right, okay, I'm going to take the same quantity of 3. All right, and yeah, let's go. All right, looky look, I'm done. Okay, all right, now, ladies and gentlemen, I just sold 3 of the GOLD December 16 $15 put option for 48 cents. All right, so that was filled for 48 cents. All right, and we can record it down right now. So I did it today on the 18th of November. All right, it's the same strike, but for 16 December expiry. All right, and 48 cents. So that's gonna put on $144 in cash flow. All right, and this one, all right, just for official sake, all right, I'll reflect it based on what we are doing in the live portfolio, which is paying 2 cents to close the trade. So that would bring my portfolio down slightly below $2,000. Oh my God, is this going to be the first month I'm going to be missing out on a target? Well, we still have a couple of trades, so let's continue looking. My apologies. Now, hit next one, HBI. Okay, now, so HBI over here, all right, cannot be done for anything at all. Yep, all right, now, so HBI is going to be an assignment after today. All right, so this option is going to expire worthless. All right, but in exchange, okay, all right, what's going to happen next week is I'm going to be ending up holding another stock position inside of my accounts. All right, now, so I'm going to reflect it here in advance. All right, it's going to be it's going to be 400 shares of HBI. All right, and it's going to be taken on 18th of November. Yes, and it's gonna cost me how much? $9. Okay, all right. Now, so this is to be correctly reflected, all right. And by the end of today, this will expire, right, without a value. So this will be elevated. This is elevated. Yes. All right. All good. Right now, so we have 2 more positions to account for. All right, and the next one, let's go to Pfizer. All right, now Pfizer should be doing well. All right, I should not have any concerns with it. It's 48, 45. All right, and where are we? We're 45. All right, so Pfizer is definitely doing well. This is definitely going to expire worthless today. All right, for the full cash flow. All right, now, so one last position to go, and we are 1,920. All right, now, so let's go to our last trade and have a look. VFC. Right now, VFC have shot up a lot in just 1 week. All right, if you look at it from last Friday, all right, okay, we were trading it when it was around $27, and it's now 33. So that's like a $6 up move, all right, worth almost 20%. All right, so that's definitely going to signal that I can close this trade today. All right, now, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can close this for about 25 cents. All right, okay, I'm going to try in the middle. All right, let's see if we can close this for 25 cents. Hang on over here, 27.50, 16 December. Okay. Hang on. We have 5 of them. Okay, I'm in over here, all right, but it's not immediately taken. All right, so let me see if I can move it around, all right, to see if that order can get through. It doesn't want to. That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and close it for 30. Oh, I got filled for 27. All right, now, so I paid 27 cents and it's officially closed. All right, now, so I bought 5 of these VFC December 27.50 puts, all right, for 27 cents. All right, now, so what this does over here is it actually allows me to recognize my full profits, right, in the month of November itself. Now, when we started out, all right, we actually recognized only half the cash flow, right, because it was a 2 month trade. But since I closed it, all right, on this month's expiry, so we can recognize the full profit, which is $520. And looky look, ladies and gentlemen, voila. Right, voila. Right, voila. We did it after all. All right, now, so this is basically just all part of, how you manage your portfolio. But at the same time, right, what it's going to do is it's going to take away, right, my cash flow for the next month. Right, so as of right now, my cash flow for the next month, right, is only sitting at $189. So I'm severely short. All right. So it's time to go load up, all right, on today, all right, with the trades, all right, that we're pretty much closing over here. All right. Okay. Now, so Patrick, all right. So good question over here. If hang on. All right. If you don't need the margins, yes, you can choose to let it expire. All right. Okay. That's definitely fine as well. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, I'm sorry, Facebook user. I don't get what you're trying to say over here. Yeah. All right. Okay. I really don't get what you're trying to say. All right. But let's go and load up, shall we? All right. Now, so the first one I would want to load up again, right, today. Right. Yes, I did prepare some trades today. Right. And the first one I'll probably want to load back up is back on Pfizer. All right, I do believe that Pfizer is still, pretty decent. All right, and I still like the $45 strike puts. It doesn't pay as much now, but I think I can still generate some cash flow for it. All right, and I will do so. All right, now, so I'm going to sell the Pfizer $45 puts again, right, for the month of December. Right, it's a strike that has served us well, so I'm going to continue trading it. 45. All right, now, so I'm going to trade 3 contracts of this 45 puts. All right, and man, just doesn't want to give it to me. Oh well, I'll just lock it in. Oh, I got it. All right, now, so I sold. All right, so here we go. Pfizer, 16 December, 45 puts. I sold 3 of them at 34 cents. All right, so that's the first new cash flow for tonight. All right, so let's go ahead and lock it down. All right, it will be considered as a new trade, all right, because the previous position has been closed. So it's 43. All right, Pfizer, 16 December, 45 on the 18th of November. All right, 0.34, was it? Oh, man. So if nothing goes wrong, this adds another $102 of cash flow into my accounts. Yeah, right now. So let me take away all the margins. Right, and yeah, we're back to a very, very decent amount right now. Right. So let's continue to go ahead. All right, I still have more cash flows that I want to load up. All right, so we reloaded GOLD. All right, I reloaded Pfizer. All right, I'm actually happy to also reload on KSS, right? Because although it has recovered, but it is only just slightly above our $30 strike. All right, so I still think, all right, that we can go slightly safer at 27.50. All right, going into the Christmas period where this is a retail stock, so I think we can generate some cash flow on it. All right, so let's go for the KSS 27.50. Oh no, wait, no, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go for the 30 strike, but I'm gonna down my size that I'm trading. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think 30 strike will hold, but I don't want to expose too much of my capital onto this trade. All right. So I'm only going to sell three this time around. Yeah. Okay. So I'm only going to take three contracts this time around. All right. Done. Right now, so I sold 16 December KSS, three contracts over here for $1.62. Right, so as you can see, right, although I'm trading only three of these, right, but the net cash flow would have been very similar to trading five of the 2750. So that's something that you can also learn to do when you manage your portfolio and try to hit, targets that you set for your accounts as well. Right now, so this is going to be trade 40. Oops, sorry. This is going to be trade 44. Right, 16 December, $30, right? Right, for 1.62. Okay, all right. Now, so that is, it's not five, it's only three. Right, so that is still going to pay us $486. Right, and slowly, look, we're creeping on, right, in terms of our cash flow. Right, and is there more? Let's have a look. Yes, I want to put back AT&T as well. All right, because AT&T was an 18 strike. All right, it's only $1 above. Right, so I think we can go back for that. Right, although it doesn't pay much actually. Right, but I think it's still some cash flow over there. All right, so let's do the AT&T for 17 cents. It doesn't take up too much. It doesn't take up too much capital as well, so we might as well do that. All right, now so I'll sell five of these actually. All right, so I'll take five of the AT&T, $18 puts at 16. Yeah, I don't need to haggle for this one. Oh man, what's going on? Ah man, I know what's going on. My apologies. Placed the wrong expiry. 16. Okay, here we go. All right, now so it's done. Oh, I got better. Nice. I won't complain. All right, so I sold five of the AT&T $18 puts, all right, and got paid 17 cents for it. All right, awesome. Now, so slowly, all right, but surely we're inching in. All right, I still don't know if I'm going to hit the target, but definitely I'm adding some cash flow positions. All right, AT&T. All right, this is going to be for 18. All right, 0.17. All right, so that will put another $85, and we're about $862. All right, slowly but surely, yeah. All right, and I've got one more interesting one for you, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the one last position that I want to take is something that I don't do very often, but I do think there's a spot of opportunity in. All right, I'm actually going to sell put option on bonds. Yes, all right, I actually see a turnaround in bonds. All right, why? Because I do see, all right, as you see over here, it's been bottoming, all right, and we have that, yeah, all right, we have that positive divergence on the bonds, all right, and bond prices have been sold off terribly, all right, because interest rate has been rising up. All right, now so we may start to see a reversal. All right, and with that, I think prices will hold more steady right now. So I want to generate some cash flow. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take a 97 strike. All right, okay, I'm going to take a 97 strike over here. All right, some of you will be wondering, all right, but 97 is basically where, right, this resistance turn support is. Yeah, all right, now so I'm going to put my strikes over there. All right, and it still pays me about $1.10. All right, so I think that's a pretty fair deal over here. If anything happens, then I own bonds. Is that terrible? It isn't that terrible, is it? All right, okay, because there is a yield to it. Yeah, all right, there is a yield to it. All right, so I don't see a harm. Yeah, all right, now so 97. All right, I'm just gonna take three of these over here, nothing too big. All right, and 97. Let's do one. See if I can get it. Nope, I can't. Ah man. Oh man. I'm keying in the wrong expiry again. Give me a minute. Right, I'm done. Okay, now, so I sold three of these. There you go. All right, so I sold TLT, the 20-year ETF bonds. All right, and December 16, $97 puts. All right, three of them for 111. All right, so that's going to put me up another $333. So that's position number 6. So it's three of them, TLT, 97, $1.11. So we are up to 1,200. Pretty decent amount. All right, I won't be complaining. All right, a pretty decent amount. All right, now let's just look if I can squeeze something out on Intel. We do have another resistance on Intel at about $32. Let's see if we can take anything for 2 weeks at $32. We can. We can squeeze out 17 cents. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. I have 5 of them. Right, I can squeeze out 17 cents. Let me just confirm before I go ahead. Yes, it's 5 of them. Voila. All right, I got it done. All right, so I sold 5 of the Intel December 2nd, right, $32 call options, right, against the stock, 5 of them for 18 cents over here. All right. Okay, Fast and Furious. All right, we did some Fast and Furious actions over here. All right, but we did generate quite a decent amount of cash flow today and tonight. All right, so this is going to be trade number 8. So it's going to be 5. All right, for 2nd of December. All right, my apologies, I have to change this. All right, and this is for $32, right? 0.17. What is it, 18? Yes, I got 18. All right, that's $90 in cash flow. So, yep. Looking that we got everything over here. Yep, so I'm now 1,285, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now, so as for wrapping up, all right, this is the 8th month, all right, the 8th month in a row where we hit our target. All right, okay, now, so I don't know about you, all right, but this is the goal that we set out to achieve. All right, I can bring this back up now, sorry. This is the goal that we set out to achieve every single month since we started building this portfolio in May. All right, and without fail, we hit that month after month after month. 2,000, 2,000, all right, 2,000, all right, 3,004, all all right, 1,996. We missed it just by a couple of dollars. All right, 2,273. We went over it. All right, and this month, 2,113. Right now, so for 8 months in a row right now, all right, our accounts grew. Right, our accounts grew from 100,000 at the start. Right, and adding this month, we are now sitting at $116,000. All right, so in terms of absolute terms, we are up about 16% on this portfolio amidst this year, all right, where many of the funds out there are actually reporting negative numbers. All right, so I don't know about you, but I'm pretty much happy, all right, with what I'm seeing so far. I still have time left, all right, which means we can go above, all right, we can go above 20% targets, and yes, we continue to generate the 2,000 cash flow target every single month. Yeah. All right. Now, so once all the positions expire, all right, with only, sorry, with only all the new positions that we have loaded up, all right, my portfolio is still going to be slightly overstretched at $123,000. Yeah. All right. Okay. Hey, this is wrong. This is not correct. Oh, is it? Oh, yes, it is correct because the quantities are different. Amazing. All right, so the quantities are different, but the margins are exactly the same. All right. Okay. All right. Now, so with that, my total margin requirements is about 123,000. All right, with my cash at 116, so I'm only about 6,000 overshot. All right, and that's a very very comfortable zone. All right, so all right, I think we're pretty good right now. And yes, yep. Right now, so I do have some time left. I'll be happy to see your comments of what you think so far. And for the rest, I see some questions, so I'll go ahead and address the questions. Yeah. All right. So Desmond is asking, Terence, what if Intel rises to $35 in the next 2 weeks? Then you have to come back and join that session on the 2nd of December and actually see how I'm going to handle this particular expiry. All right. Now, there are a few ways you can do it. All right. One is to actually close it and then take the loss, right, and put out a negative cash flow. Yeah, okay, all right, and deduct it from the total over here. All right, okay. Another one is to actually close this expiry call option, all right, and look if you can sell another week's expiry. Right, that's another way. All right, and of course, the third one is to actually really let go of the shares and the loss and then restart again. All right, so it really depends. All right, I don't know because it's dependent on the circumstances. All right, so you would really have to join me on the 2nd of December and then we'll do it together live. Yeah. All right, now, so Susan, right, you're asking, I mentioned that, yes, so I just mentioned it, all right, okay, because, right up to the middle of this week, all right, our Intel call options looked like it was going to give us problems, right, but if you look at it today on expiry day, right, we are able to close it, right, so rather than take the risk of the market closing and Intel stock going above, right, which may have our stocks taken, right, and at a loss, at a significant loss, right, we can actually pay to close the call option, right, and that absolves our responsibility, all right, and we can continue keeping the stock, all right. And if you look at what we did, I actually sold the call option for 20 cents, and by closing it today for 15 cents, we actually still made a little bit of profit. Yeah, all right, nothing to shout about, but there's still a little bit of profit. All right, it was still better than just leaving the stock and sitting around doing nothing, right? Yeah. All right. Now, so I'm basically reattempting again for the next 2 weeks. Okay. All right. Now, so once again, all right, before I end the session, all right, if you can, help me out, right, by, hitting the like buttons and hitting more share buttons, I'll be really grateful because if we do start to see that the attendance are winding down, all right, then it kind of tells me that maybe what I'm doing isn't as popular as or isn't as helpful to many of you who are joining us. So yeah, all right, it's either I'm gonna change something out, all right, or I may call it off altogether. Yeah, all right. Now, so if you really enjoy this, all right, do make sure that you can do whatever you can to help us share this out, right, so that we can have more people coming back to the session, right, and enjoying the informations that I do share out in a pretty much live circumstances and live environment, right, and to let everyone see that a simple portfolio can actually be built, right, even this year where most others are actually generating negative returns. All right, now, so if you do enjoy it, remember, all right, hit the like buttons over here, all right, and share it out as well. Yeah, all right, I'll be really, really grateful. All right, now, welcome, Susan. All right, Wiki. All right, it all depends on you. All right, it is not on me. All right, okay, now, Jimmy, it's Malaysian voting weekend, so you're saying most are not home. All right, maybe. All right, thank you very much, Nian. Thank you, Hoy. All right, thanks for your comments. All right, it really helps. Yeah. All right, now, so that's it. That's what I have for today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do have another mentorship over the weekend tomorrow. All right, so it's work. All right, it's work tomorrow again. All right, full days mentorship program. All right, so with that, I leave you over here for November monthly option expiry. And once again, we hit our goals and our targets. All right, the 8th month in a row. All right, so I hope you enjoyed it. All right, and please continue to come back and support and see what we can hit for the 9th month. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me once again. Good night, and I'll see you next week. Okay, bye bye for now.